Welcome to the webinar. I'm excited you are here. In today's session, we will do two things. First, I will show you the 5 steps I used myself personally, and the same 5 steps my clients use to transform from their current status of work into a life of more meaning and purpose. Second, I will show you 5 possibilities of what a wildly successful and meaningful profession could look like for you. Are you tired of giving all you have to a boss that barely knows your name? Do you just not care anymore? When you need time off work, does your boss make you feel guilty for taking care of yourself? Do you want to be intentional with your time? Do you have a burning desire to do work that matters? Are you shattered with all of the things you have to do? Are you trying to make sense of which one is top priority? Are you questioning if that one thing really matters in the broad scheme of life? Do you wake up early to use your time helping everyone else in your house get to where they need to go? Then you get in your car, commute from your home to the office, and wonder why. Why does my work matter? Do you fall into bed at night exhausted and feel like your hours working a senseless job could be used for so much more good in the world? Will you be the employee that devoted your best years of life to a company and ends up feeling drained, empty, and questioning if any of the work mattered or made a difference in the world at all? This is actually a picture of my mother. Years ago, we went on vacation and she was so overwhelmed with her job that she couldn't enjoy our family time together. Recently, she celebrated her 40th anniversary with the company. Her boss, he was too busy for her. When he finally got around to it, he gave her $100 as a thank you for 40 years of her commitment, of her loyalty. Will this be you? Or are you so fed up today that you're ready to take action? Are you overwhelmed, frustrated, exhausted, empty, disengaged, dissatisfied, and confused? Have you realized there's not enough time in life to continue doing senseless work? Is this you? Are you ready? This is for you if you are eager to use your whole self to make the world a better place. This is for you if you're the professional who climbed the corporate ladder. You might make good money and have a great title. Maybe you've earned a certain skill level or status. Maybe you have the corner office you always dreamed of. And you've climbed the ladder of success only to realize it's empty, cold, and lonely, and you want something different. You want a sense of fulfillment, a sense of meaning and purpose in life, and a sense of using your personal skills and talents in a way that truly makes a difference. You want to find your unique mission on this earth. Do you believe you can? I want to be clear. This is not for you if you are 100% completely satisfied by what you do. If you're happy where you're at. If you're not absolutely content with your work life, I encourage you to continue with me and join the movement. That's right. Join the movement. It's a movement today in our world where more and more people like you are sick and tired of the mundane work. And they're actively pursuing a life of complete fulfillment and total soul-satisfying work. If this is you, I don't want to leave you behind. In the next 30 minutes, I want to give you permission to invest in yourself. Spend this time to intentionally think about you and your future and explore the possibilities of what a transformation like this can do for you. and your family. The possibilities are endless. I will show you the 5 steps I use to transform my work life from a successful career to days filled with abundant bliss. And I did it in less than 12 months. I promise I'm not wasting your time. The 5 steps I will share work. They worked for me, and they work for my clients. I will share testimonials and examples to show you 5 possibilities of how you can have more significance this year. At the end of the presentation, I will give you a free gift that will help you right away. Please stay until the end because I don't want you to miss this. Does this sound like you? You have natural skills and talents that you would love to use in your daily work. You have academic credentials that you once thought you would use, but it never happened or it's been a while. You have career experience that was once important, but the position you're in today is not allowing you to use all of your experience. Does this sound like you? Have you tried to fix this in the past? Have you bought books, attended classes, listened to podcasts, but things just aren't getting any better? Are you lacking confidence, doubting yourself, and wondering what to do next? Do you wish someone else would just fix this and tell you what to do? Are you afraid to make the wrong move? I want you to know there is more to life, and it is fabulous. The problem with trying to fix this ourselves is that we are missing the steps, a proven system with expert guides to help us avoid stumbling. With the steps, you will have complete clarity on who you are and who you are not. You will have a clear understanding of how God made you and how your life experience, work history, and education have prepared you for the future. You will also find more excitement, energy, and motivation to transform from your current situation into your idyllic state. There are only 5 steps, and with these steps, you will have more confidence, joy, and drive. You will sense the fulfillment in your life growing exponentially. You will also understand and embrace the concept of nourishing your soul. Hi, I'm Dr. Deborah Dean. I'm a wife and mother of 6. I worked in corporate America for over 2 decades. I have a Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration, Master's of Science in Business Communication, and a PhD in Organizational Leadership. I've worked in 3 different states, all for the same employer. And I used the same resources I'm giving to you today as I embarked on my journey, which took about 11 months for the picture to become very clear. I have to say, though, one of the hardest decisions for me during this process was the decision to move my dream of having more fulfillment and more joy in life from my to-do list to my actively at work list. Now, I use all of my life experiences, education, work experiences, gifts, and strengths to fulfill my purpose, and I am intentionally focused each and every day on how I can integrate my whole self into my daily activities. I wish I would have done this long ago. So I hope you will continue watching as we work through all of the 5 steps. My mission is to inspire each one of you to identify your own human potential and pursue authenticity while living a life of eternal focus. I truly believe in this, and I am here to serve you. Once I made this transformation myself, it impacted my entire family. During the recession, we moved away from our home state where most of our parents lived. My dad lived in Florida, and my mother, stepfather, and in-laws all lived in Kentucky. We used to see each other pretty frequently, but took time for granted. I remember going to visit my dad and spending most of the time on my laptop in a different room working. very similar to what my mother was doing on vacation. And I remember living within 5 miles of our parents and barely seeing them or having real conversation with them. This lifestyle of spending more time with family is so important to us. My dad died in 2018 suddenly, and I wish I had more time to spend with him. My father-in-law, he now has dementia. And my stepfather, he was in a horrible car accident that almost killed him. He's better now, but just not the same. My mother is now 70, and my mother-in-law is in her 80s. And although their health is not great, they are still working. Do you want to still be working when you're in your 70s and 80s? Our parents are special, and I treasure every moment we get to spend with them. If your parents are still living, please know that we have a limited amount of time with them. It is so important to spend quality time with them while we can. And I pray that your parents are in good health and that you have a good relationship with them. And since I devoted decades to a company that could have cared less about me, it impacted my family in a big way. In the process, I moved to different states for work. My children grew older, and as time went on, some of them decided to return to our home state or stay put as they had roots with friends in their own life as adults. Now, we have 3 daughters and 3 granddaughters in Kentucky, and I have 1 son in Iowa. My husband, youngest son, and I are in Colorado. And if you're paying attention, I said I have 6 children earlier. When I was 5 months pregnant, we lost our other child to anencephaly. It is very important to us that we spend as much time together as we can. We realize that there is just not enough time to waste. Now, we spend more time and money on experiences that bring us together for quality family time. If you have children, do you want to intentionally spend more time with them? Some of the intentional moments we have with our children are at beaches and national parks. We love to travel. Last summer, one of our daughters met us in Lido Key for a week. This bonding moment was so special for her and our youngest son. This transformation to have more meaning and purpose in life has impacted more than just our work. It has impacted our entire life, and truly, it's become a lifestyle. Do you want a lifestyle where you can travel more and have more intentional time with the people you care about? This is possible for you, and I want to show you how. It is important that you have a plan with SMART goals. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Take action daily, even if it's just 30 minutes. Be intentional about your future. Have a support group of people that can help you achieve the purposeful lifestyle you deserve. Be true to yourself. Accept that we will make mistakes, and that's okay. We learn from them and move forward. The key to success is a customized plan designed specifically for you. This plan helps you to avoid mistakes, pitfalls, and going down a wrong path. You already have the tools you need to succeed. Your life skills, business skills, educational, and gifts have all set you up for success. Now is the time to use them to transcend. The 5 steps I am giving you today are the same 5 steps I used myself and my clients use to transcend intentionally into abundant meaning and purpose in life. Step 1 is our mindset. You can do this. Your life matters. I want you to live on mission, your mission, to have abundant blessings and soul-satisfying moments every day. Step 2, realize your authentic self. In discovering your true self, we look at all that you have already accomplished. Step 3, discover your team. The reason so few people seem to have it all together is that they don't have the right team in place for support, and they don't have the right team in place where they can use their talents. Step 4, develop your complete and authentic package of awesomeness. In developing your complete package, we focus on you and all that you have to offer the world. And step 5, enjoy days full of abundant meaning and purpose. So sit back and enjoy. Have you heard of imposter syndrome? It's where we feel like we're not good enough or we don't have all the right tools to succeed. I assure you, you have been prepared to have a better life. It just takes intentional time to make it happen. You are unique, and there is a reason you are here. I know there is a bigger purpose for all of your special gifts, and the world needs you. I'm so excited for you. Once we see the possibilities, the sky is the limit. When you were younger, did anyone ever tell you that you can be anything you want to be? It's true. And we have the steps to show you how. Are you ready? When talking about our authentic self, I like to use the metaphor of a cake. I got married in 2002 in the beautiful Smoky Mountains. I ordered this stunning 3-layer cake with white and purple fondant icing. It was magnificent and so moist and delicious. That cake represents our life when we have it all together. Your life can be beautiful, stunning, and magnificent when we know what to do with all of the ingredients. You see, I have sugar and flour in my pantry, but unless I intentionally put it all together with a recipe, there is no purpose. They're just loose ingredients waiting to be used. I need to know the step-by-step instruction to have the desired outcome I want. Do you know what the ingredients are for the recipe of your masterpiece? Do you know what your purpose is and how you have already been prepared? Once we know what ingredients we are working with, we start to explore our team. Some of my clients like to work independently. Others like to work with small or large teams. You choose the team you want to work with. After all, you are giving of yourself, your time, your influence, your skills, your strength, your experiences, and your education. It is just as important that we reveal who and where you spend your time with, as it is to discover who you are. One of my favorite processes in this journey is to put it all together. We showcase your profound package. This enables you to know exactly who you are and who you are not. It gives you the tools you need to precisely know what your purpose is. In this step, my clients have clarity and direction that they have never had before. They are fueled with passion and drive to work that matters. Imagine waking up tomorrow and knowing exactly what world problem you are going to solve. It is empowering and invigorating. Are you ready to use your complete package to make a difference in the world? Have you seen the quote, "Choose a job you love, and you'll never have to work a day in your life"? It's true. When you discover the work that you were meant to do and you have a sense of fulfillment, you will love what you do and it will no longer feel like work. When we have our authentic, unique package in our hands to use for the betterment of others, we are inspired for greatness. It is possible. The world needs you. Are you ready? This sounds too easy, right? most of us have tried in the past, but it was packaged in a potluck format with a class here, a book there, an experience over there, or a test over here. The way we've gone about this in the past has not worked because we've not intentionally completed all the steps in order and conscientiously pulled all of the material together in one beautiful package. To live a life of purpose and meaning, we must stop and take time for ourselves. I know time doesn't stand still. I know there are bills to pay and people to feed. I know we're all busy. And maybe you ask, how can I invest in my future right now when there are so many other things going on? Believe me, I was right there with you. And 20 years later, I woke up and realized I was in a job that was not the right fit for me. I was not using my skills and talents to the best of my ability, and I knew that if I didn't take the time right now, I would never make the time. So, what will our life look like if we do take the time? I want to show you 5 possibilities of what it could look like if we unlock your full potential. While many of my clients wait until they're fed up with their current status, Kenton started early. He found his purpose through a mission trip and matched his education to fill his purpose. Kenton invents things that fight poverty. He is all in. He used his life experience during a trip to Kenya in 2007 to discover his purpose. He noticed a little girl with shoes too small for her feet and brainstormed a way to solve her problem. Kenton and I graduated from the same college. He now has the first shoe that grows on the market. This fascinating shoe has buckles and latches that grow with the child. After working for the same company for over 10 years, Annalisa emerged as an authentic leader and has taken on corporate social responsibility roles. She also became a strong advocate for employee engagement. She truly values each person and wants to nourish their soul at work and in the community. Recently, she led a successful food drive where her team collected nearly 4,000 pounds of food for local pantries. Way to go, Annalisa. After 25 years, Pat is staying in the same seat, in the same office of the same company, but he is boldly changing his leadership style and culture to match his authentic self. Not only is he aligning his company values with his own, the values of his company are his own, and he is living on mission. Julianne spent decades in corporate America, and she has decided to use her skills and talents to help other working parents as they become empty nesters. She and her husband, Todd, recently set up a coaching group in their home for local families to meet monthly. They support, empower, and help one another figure out how to cope with their children growing up and moving out of the house, as well as what the next steps are for parents that suddenly find extra time on their hands. In our final amazing story, Peter's family owned a factory in South Carolina for quite some time. He took over control of the business in 1994. The business itself could easily be any factory in the United States. However, Peter began to integrate Christian values into his practice and formed a nonprofit called His Way at Work in 2008. Now he uses his factory as a testing ground for his Christian business principles, which are being magnified throughout the world as His Way at Work also partners with other companies wanting to do the same thing. He is inspiring and empowering business leaders to transform their workplaces with God's love. Wow, those are amazing stories of men and women that made the decision to intentionally invest the time and energy into their self in order to have a more meaningful life. Do you believe it is possible to stay in your current position and do it differently in order to have more fulfillment in your day? Is it possible to step outside of your comfort zone to do your dream job? These are questions we can work on together. You don't have to do this all by yourself, and you don't have to fear failure. The right coach can walk with you through this. They can encourage you and keep you pointed in the right direction. They can help you avoid pitfalls and help you make the most of your time, energy, and money. What about you? Would you love to have more meaning and purpose in your life? Let me move to the bonus step I want to share today. Until my clients discover who they are, they feel frazzled, burned out, stressed, emotionally overwhelmed. Some have low self-confidence. Instead, let's create an environment to relax, feel at ease, do the things you love, improve relationships, have a great quality of life, feel fulfilled, experience a more joy-filled life without feeling guilty or worried you're letting someone down. Ask for support. If you're a high achiever, perfectionist, or go-getter, you're probably familiar with wanting to do it all. I know how you feel. I've been there as well. The reality is we cannot do it all. We are not superhumans, and we should not act like we are. It is totally okay to ask for support, guidance, or help. The best athletes, business professionals, and CEOs have invested in coaches and mentors themselves. Why not you? Everyone benefits from the right support. I emphasize right because there is no one-size-fits-all guide that works for everyone. Why is this so important? At times, when we want change, we want to reach our goals fast. We are sick and tired of feeling stuck and unhappy. We all need a trusted guide. We need someone that is right for us, that will and can support us, will challenge us, sees the bigger picture, can read between the lines. Someone that will hold us accountable and encourage us. Someone that teaches us tools and strategies we can implement when we need them. Gives us clarity of what is holding us back and really gets into the nitty-gritty of the root cause of how we ended up in our current status. When I finally was so sick and tired of going to a meaningless job and feeling like my work didn't matter, I knew I must ask for help. I decided to invest in high-end coaching and training to support me and guide me along the way. And I'm so happy to say those coaching sessions have been the best investment. With their support, I was able to move quickly and clearly into the peaceful life I enjoy today. And I can support my clients as their coach and guide. A powerful testimony on how coaching has made a huge difference for Julianne. She says, the coaching process is powerful, enjoyable, and surprising. Working with Debbie brought clarity and creative solutions to a number of difficult situations. Her insightful questions helped shift perspective to reveal new ways of thinking and new approaches. Debbie has a forward outlook to working out solutions, backed with attention to the practical tactics and structure it takes to get things done and make progress. I have shown you the system I have personally used to have a more relaxed, fulfilling, connected, meaningful, and joyful life. You have listened how it works, how I have done it. You know what I'm saying can help you. If you're serious about making changes, you might be wondering how you can implement all of this yourself. Obviously, this is working. Just see how many clients have had success with it. If you would like for me to personally help implement everything we have gone over today and much more, I would be excited to do so. This is how it goes. At the beginning of the presentation, I said I have a gift for you, and now I want to tell you more about that gift. I have set aside some extra time to talk to you about how you can apply these ideas to your own life situation starting today. This, again, is a free gift I am giving to each one of you. It's a free complimentary breakthrough call with me. Here is what is going to happen on those calls. You will start discovering what is behind the scenes that has caused you to be stuck for so long. What I find with most people I speak with is that it's not what they think it is. In your call, we will create a vision for your optimal life. Have a next step that you can implement right away that will get you closer to where you want your life to be. And you will use all of this to start your journey to a more meaningful and purposeful life as your true self. On this call, if we see the value of working together, we can definitely discuss the arrangement. And I might invite you to be a client if I think you're a great fit for my program. If we decide to work together, we will begin immediately. I don't want you to waste any more precious time. If you decide not to work with me, that's okay too. But I do have a few requirements for this call. This is not for everyone. As your coach, I am beside you and helping you every step of the way, but I can't do it all. To join the program, you must be able to commit to showing up for your sessions. You must be fed up with your current life situation and ready for a breakthrough. You must be willing and ready to make positive changes in your life now. You must be dedicated to the development of your future and the desire to have a better life. Why am I offering this call? Well, I love being of service, first and foremost. And I want to help you implement the 5 steps I showed you today without struggle, without wasting time and money. I want you to get results right away. Imagine how up-leveling your life will feel like. And I never want you to feel like your work and your life doesn't have a bigger purpose. I love inspiring others like you and showing you a way out of your current situation. I have seen the transformation myself, and I do see it in my clients. It's just amazing, and I'm so excited for you. I believe in you, and I believe wholeheartedly in the process of the 5 steps where we will discover your authentic you and develop a more joyful life. To apply for this free call, it is very easy. Go to this link. It will lead you directly to my current openings. You can easily and quickly schedule your call. In the scheduling process, there is a brief application for you to complete that does not take long at all. Every time I offer this, it fills up quickly. I have a limited number of calls available. Make sure to secure a spot as soon as possible by going to this link, drdeborahdean.com/apply. Thank you very much for your time and allowing me to serve you today. Don't forget to get your free gift and apply to the breakthrough call today.